Hey guys, so it's time for our week 33 through 35. I'm 35 weeks today. So I said I'd update on anything that happened after 33 weeks after my 33-week appointment. But after this, it should be weekly appointments, so that's fun. Well, not should be. It will be weekly appointments, so it should be weekly videos if I am feeling up to it. But I should be, I mean, unless there's something going on. But so week 33, of course, we went over what happened at the doctor's visit on my last video. But then for like 2 or 3 days that week, I got Charlie horses that were so bad they wouldn't let go. Like, I would get up and walk, and that normally makes them go away, and it did not. So, I mean, it was probably a good couple of minutes of me just being in pain because it just wouldn't go away. Like I said before, I'm taking magnesium, I'm taking potassium, I'm taking calcium, I'm taking like everything you can think of to make these things not happen, and they were still happening. They haven't happened this week, so I'm gonna knock on, there's no wood close to me, I'm just gonna knock on wood and pray that they don't happen, because I really don't want them to come back, because I am not sad about them being gone. And then at 33 weeks as well, I had a couple of days of being hungry like all the time. Like, nothing could fill me up. I don't care how many proteins I had, how many carbs I had, how many of anything that I had. I was hungry all the time. And I mean, I would eat dinner, and within like 20 minutes I'd be like, I'm hungry. And then luckily it only lasted a couple days. I'm so thankful for that, because whew, that was going to be bad. Because I'm sure I would have gained a lot of weight had that kept up, because I mean, that was just ridiculous. But then at 34 weeks, I started getting this pinching sensation in my hoo-ha. It's still there. Still there after almost 2 weeks of this happening, or I guess a full week of it happening. It's definitely still there. And then that same time frame, my entire stomach felt like I'd been doing crunches. That kind of went away not long afterwards, but it definitely felt like I had just literally been like crunching it up. And I hadn't, so. And then I had nausea to the point of not wanting to brush my teeth again. Of course, I think I only had one night of not brushing my teeth because I was not about to deal with vomiting. And then, of course, I don't brush my teeth that night. I wake up that morning, eat my breakfast, brush my teeth, and I puke. Of course. So I tried to avoid it one way and ended up doing it the very next morning, so whatever. Other than that, there was no change. Definitely seemed to be more tired. I don't know if you can see the bags under my eyes, but they're real. And definitely still nesting. Like last night, I don't know why, but I guess part of me thought that if I by chance was starting to dilate at my appointment today, that I would need to have a clean house. Like, baby could be here anytime now. So last night I was scrubbing the sinks, scrubbing the toilet, like I scrubbed the kitchen sink and cleaned all around it, made sure there was no dust or grime or anything. And then I cleaned the kitchen, or the bathroom sink, and of course, scrub the toilet, which is not something new, but I normally don't scrub the sink in the bathroom. I kind of just wash it out, but I don't really scrub it, and I scrubbed it. And then, yeah, I mean, last night, for whatever reason, I was just like, if I go into labor, and, like, I wasn't saying this to anybody, but I was like, if I end up going into labor, if I'm dilated, and they make me go to the hospital, and blah, 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 then I need to have hand washing stations clean. I mean, if someone's going to come over not long from now and whatnot, everything's got to be clean. And then, of course, we'll get to week 35 appointment today. So today's doctor's appointment. I could have sworn I would have been dilated today, for the sheer fact that I've had so much pressure down there that, I mean, I was like, okay, baby is pushing his way out. There's no doubt. And I'm sorry for all the Facebook pops. I've commented on something a while back, and now it's like constantly coming off on my phone. So all the updates, rather, or comments. So yeah, I could have sworn I was going to be dilated. Get to my doctor's appointment, get my blood drawn for the I guess they do the STD testings, and then whatever other blood works they need at that the third trimester. And then they also I had gained 2 pounds, so I'm up to 9 pounds total of weight gain. My fundal height went down to 37 versus the 40 that it was last time. So I don't know if that means he's dropped a little bit. I don't know. But yeah. My blood pressure was still great. It was 115 over, I can't remember the bottom number. I never can. But I remember that top number because that's the one I'm most concerned about every time I go in, even though I don't know if that's the one that you need to be concerned with. But if I see that one above 120 something, I'm like, oh my gosh. Baby's heart rate was 150 in the 150s. But then we did the Group B strep test, and of course the pelvic exam. And we did some other culture. I don't know. She said some other culture, so I don't know. But with the Group B strep, if you have not experienced this, you will. Group B strep is generally where they take a little swab, and they swab it in your vajayjay, and then they swab it into your butt. Just a little bitty swab. It doesn't take more than like 2 seconds. I literally almost didn't even realize it had happened, but I knew it was happening, so I kind of knew what to expect. So yeah, if you have not experienced that, which apparently a lot of ladies who have not been pregnant did not know that that was something that happens, and it does. Some doctors only do the vaginal swab. The 2 doctors that I've had for both my pregnancies have done the booty hole swab. So there's that. And if it ends up coming up positive, which it was at my early appointment, so at my, I think, 5-week appointment, something, I don't know. If it comes up positive then, we'll have, or 8 weeks, I don't know. Then it'll be a, I'll have to take antibiotics, and then I think whenever I deliver, I have to be on some other kind of IV or something. I don't know. But then, of course, like I said, she checked progression. And like I said, I swore I was going to be dilated. At least a 1 or 2. But she says there is no progress. Or actually said, nothing is happening. So there's that. But yeah, so that's about it. I don't have anything else, I don't think. Haven't done anything else. So yeah. I guess that is it for today's video. If you have any comments, just leave them down below. I will say that I've started developing this thing over here. I don't know what it is, but it's not a cold sore because it doesn't hurt. It's just some random red spot. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys if you have any questions, let me know. And then I guess I will probably see you next week for my 36-week appointment. We only have 3 to 4 appointments left, for sure 3. I don't know if I have to do one the week of my C-section, since I'll have my appointment, or since my C-section's on a Friday and all my appointments are on Fridays. So we'll see. But yeah, I guess I will talk to you guys later.